Now that you have read about different paraphrasing methods, we're going to go ahead and use some of those paraphrasing methods and apply them to this paragraph here about aspiration 3. You'll notice that I have put some boxes around goal 1 and goal 2. This is simply to help me focus on where these ideas are. And I've also gone ahead and copied out each of the sentences to make it a little bit easier to focus when we paraphrase. For our first sentence, we have aspiration 3 as the subject, has as the verb, and 2 goals to be achieved as the object. The rest of this information here describes aspiration 3. In this paraphrase, I'm going to try to take some of this information out and make it part of the main sentence. First, we're going to keep aspiration 3 as the subject, but instead of the phrase which focuses on, we're going to use a synonym. Seeks or searches for. It searches for, and in this case we have government. You can paraphrase this. You do not have to paraphrase it since it is common, but for this I'm going to use the word national leadership. Now, social justice is a phrase that has a very broad meaning, but we can instead simplify it into 2 words. Equal rights. But it's not equal rights just for one person or for one group, for all or for everyone. And we can keep to be, but instead of achieved, we're going to go ahead and change that to met. So we've kept the same subject. We've made seeks our verb, national leadership, equal rights for all, for social justice, and everyone to be met. Now this next sentence here is a little bit trickier because it is much longer. We have goal 1 as our subject, asks as our verb, and all the rest of this is the object. But in this sentence, I'm going to take parts of the object and instead transform the sentence so that these are now the subject. Instead of encouraging citizens to participate in political events, why don't we try promoting participation or promoting citizen participation in political events. This is pretty general, so we don't need to paraphrase this specifically, but we have promoting participation in political events, ensuring government leaders. So government officials, government leaders are going to do something. They need to be accountable for following laws. So now we've got government leaders follow laws, and we have strengthening human rights and laws. So maybe and making the laws and the people's rights stronger. So changing strengthening into stronger. Now, all of these things are maybe the focus of goal 1. Again, we've just gone through and taken different synonyms, but we've applied also flipping the entire sentence, changing parts of speech, and so on.